T.J. Holmes and Amy Robach's office romance was only the tip of the iceberg regarding what allegedly goes down behind ABC News walls. After news of their affair made headlines in late November 2022, Holmes was accused of engaging in at least 3 other workplace romances, 2 of which were with junior staffers. According to GMA insiders, relationships between men and women, especially those differing in seniority, at the office were common at the network in the 2010s. "It was very commonplace," spilled one former staffer for an expose published Tuesday, February 7. "It felt like everybody was sleeping around. Given that the staff worked long, irregular shifts, making it nearly impossible for the crew to have a life outside work, it wasn't shocking that workplace relationships would start to brew." While new accuser Sasha said there is a rampant culture of sex at ABC News, Ruth, who left GMA in 2019 but is still an ABC News producer, said that show in particular seemed like it was staffed by a bunch of horned-up high school students who learned how to do news in the 80s when people were still doing blow in the bathroom. Sasha detailed her own romance with Holmes in the expose, noting that she began to question her relationship with the Axe GMA3 host after his and Robach's relationship went viral. While a previous source described Holmes as being in a position of power over Sasha, who was a then associate producer in her mid-20s when their romps began, she noted she didn't even think about power dynamics at the time because the network's nightly program, on which she and Holmes both worked, was a pretty scandalous place. According to the expose, the women staffers felt their sex lives factored into how well they would do in their careers, as the network rewarded the people that were either divas or adulterers. However, not all advances were welcomed. Ruth recalled one incident where an editor called her babe and placed his hand on her bare thigh, and when she reported the unknown man to HR, the company never took action because she didn't seem that mad about it. Never miss a story. Sign up for the OK newsletter to stay up to date on the best of what OK has to offer. It's gossip too good to wait for. Sasha's claims come after an insider described her relationship with Holmes to a news outlet, saying at the time that the two would have sex in his office, which she confirmed did happen to the cut. After Holmes and Robach's affair was brought to light, the couple was pulled from the air while an internal investigation was conducted. 3 months later, the controversial duo was fired from the network while they wait for their divorces from their respective spouses to be finalized. Holmes wed Marilee Fiebig in 2010, and Robach married Andrew Shue that same year. The Cut conducted the expose with several current and former ABC staffers.